I may have made a terrible mistake, but I look hot.
Today we're trying heels.
We are gonna be going through the gauntlet. The high heels gauntlet.
Going to dinner, we're going to bars, and we're going dancing.
And we're gonna wear heels the whole time.
We're having ourselves a night. What advice do you have for us?
Don't.
I love high heels. I think they look fabulous on women. I think they look pretty damn good on men.
It totally is hot, right?
Heels are like a fun, fancy thing you get to do when you go out. I fucking hate heels. I'm a shorter man, and when girls wear heels around me, it makes me shorter. I shrink and they get taller, and I get shorter. You pop on 4 extra inches, guess what? I can't compete with that. All right, let's try on these torture devices.
I feel like the best part is actually even before I go out. And I'm like, yeah, I look good.
I'm wearing ankle boots. They have a zipper along the side. I actually think they're really cute. I don't know that I can put this on. I would have to sit. I'm just trying to get home without a broken ankle. Okay, not so bad.
I would wear this.
Yeah,
100%.
have worn this. Not stilettos, wide base.
Who's that man walking down the street with those delicate feet? It's Zach.
For tonight, I wanted to show off a lot of my foot. My fiance painted my toenails. I have chosen a little black strappy heel. I've never had a buckle so tiny. 3 inches tall. Oh, you can only see 4 of my toes. Why did I paint all 10 of my toes if you can only see about 7?
I would wear this to an 8th grade dance.
I feel pretty fucking hot.
When we did the drag video, I had on boot heels. That doesn't count. So tonight, I'm gonna wear stilettos for the first time.
I get platforms or wedges.
Yep.
There's nothing else.
Okay. Keith, would you be a dear and give me a shoulder to...
Of course.
Yes, thank you. Oh.
I gotcha.
This is Ned's heel.
A 4-inch silver sandal that looks...
It looks like it came straight out of my closet 10 years ago.
but doesn't make my butt look good. If Ariel does decide to wear heels, I set a timer. 3 hours later,
I either have to sit down or I have to go home. I don't think Ned's gonna last more than an hour.
Oh man, I don't like Christmas, but I do like unwrapping stilettos. High heels for me are just a part of fashion. My heels for tonight are actually called dagger pumps because the stiletto is so tall, they'll motherfucking kill you. Yeah, I can't even stand on my toes as high as these. Ah, shit. Maybe this was a mistake. Ow!
That's upsetting.
I don't think I've ever seen a shoe that big.
This is Lady Gaga.
Where would I see these? I'd see these in a show. Where would I wear these? I wouldn't.
what do you think is gonna happen? They're fucking daggers.
Bring Band-Aids.
Bring flats.
Instead of tapping out, we're going to be flatting out. And that's when you decide to put on your flats.
Eugene, he's already started to damage the apartment.
The dagger strikes. Let's fuck tonight up.
We leave my house and immediately I realize that walking is nearly impossible.
Even just in getting from Eugene's house to the restaurant, a lot of us are getting cranky already. Ned is just like the hangriest I've ever seen him.
Getting very impatient very quickly.
We actually get out and I'm like, this is not practical.
First we go to dinner.
Dinner is sitting. Sitting's great. We're out at dinner, we're having fun. Ned got his food. You got fucking 2 entrees?
I was hungry! You can't tell me what to eat when I'm wearing heels.
It's not the worst yet, but it's only been a few minutes.
The worst part of wearing heels is actually walking in between places.
There's no seats while you're walking down a sidewalk.
And our first bar, super close, right? We just had to cross the street. It was like maybe half a block. It took us 9 minutes to get there.
That's how far away it was?
It's literally across the street.
I mean, it's basically like watching toddlers on ice skates, right?
We get to this steep incline where the sidewalk goes to the road, and it's just so steep. Who decides these fucking sidewalks?
There's a lot of uneven terrain.
But we're at the first bar, time to partay.
The best thing is when you walk in the first 10 minutes, you feel incredible, you feel like you look incredible.
As much as this hurt, I recognize that when I stood in those 6-inch stilettos, I looked fucking hot as shit.
But I'm getting hit on like crazy. I'm so much taller than normal.
Me too.
So are you.
It was fun though, I love the attention.
It's a great 10 to 15 minutes.
I don't think I'm gonna last the whole night, so I'm doing my dancing now.
And very soon we're all sat at a table.
Ned linked both of his heels on the stool, and then as he stood up to leave,
My momentum's going forward, but my heels are stuck on the stool, and I just go, see ya! Man down.
he fucking face planted. Like, bam!
It was hilarious.
But the bartender is like pulling my drinks back, thinking that I need to be cut off. Nope, not wasted, just wearing heels.
We are now done with the first bar. We are heading to the second bar.
Ariel is doing something for me, which I always do for her.
And my biggest nuisance has always been that we aren't walking fast enough. Nuisance? You've never walked this slow.
I haven't.
I look good, I feel good, I'm taller.
Zach's shoes are the best because you have a protective layer, all enclosed.
Ned and Keith, however, are at risk for being stepped on because their toes are exposed and they're low to the ground.
Somebody bumped into me and stepped on my toe. Ow! God! He said, "Welcome to the real world." Ooh.
We get to the next bar.
I'm looking hot, and my friends are fucking sitting down.
I just want to go home now. 25 minutes sitting, 5 minutes dancing. That's my game.
The heels are not hurting me yet, but I'm a forward-thinking man. I'm responsible, so I'm gonna get drunk.
When you drink, it distracts you from the pain.
There's a pool table, and if anybody knows anything about pool, it's all about bending over and sticking out that tush.
Pop that booty.
And when you got heels, that tush is got the push.
The drinks are hitting, and that means it's time to dance.
Dancing usually happens towards the end of the night.
It's fun to dance on the floor.
Eugene starts not only dancing, but getting down harder than I have ever seen a man get down in my life.
There's a weird feeling that in the heels, I wanted to impress people more. So when I was challenged to dance, I motherfucking danced.
He's wearing literal daggers.
And it did not feel good.
What is happening? I'm taking the tiniest little steps I've ever taken in my life.
Looking at the ground?
Honestly, the worst thing about wearing heels out for a long time is feeling like a burden. And so I try to grit my teeth and bear it, which means that my toes bleed.
I turn around, and half of the group is gone.
Keith and Ned are dying.
My feet hurt. I'm done with this. I go outside, I stand by a dumpster, and I take off my heels. Oh, man. Oh, that feels so good.
The look on his face was just pure bliss.
Just fuck those things. They hurt.
At this point, I've fallen over, I've gotten stepped on, I've gotten catcalled, and honestly, my night is over. I don't even care if I don't have flip-flops. Oh my God, it feels so good.
Your feet are on the dirty ground.
Oh, my feet are on the dirty ground, but I don't care. My toes were like,
It's like all your stress is gone, except my feet still hurt.
We should grab those shoes though, they were expensive.
The final walk we had to make was between the third and fourth bar after Keith and Ned leave.
All right, only the hot ones are left. Let's do this.
It's just not even funny anymore.
Eugene at this point is dying.
I wanted to take my stiletto off and stab myself repeatedly in the brain. Ow. Every single person and surface around me is just something that could stabilize me from falling over.
they're really hot. Mine are much more sensible.
Almost got hit by a car. That was super chill. Friends won't wait for me. Car, please. Fucking people. We get to the last bar. I'm dancing, but we're not having fun anymore. The heels take a physical toll, and the physical toll takes a mental toll.
Every inch of my being was screaming, "Get out of these heels!"
It is clear to me at this point that Eugene might be doing severe and permanent damage to his feet.
I didn't take it off because I was gonna last through the night so that my sisters and my mom would be proud.
Ready to tap out? Flat out tap out! I'm done! Flat out tap out! Flat out tap out!
6 inches is asking a lot of someone's feet.
The heels come off, and then we get to walk home barefoot.
I am done!
Normally, I'm carrying my friends home who take off their heels. Tonight, Zach carried me home.
I really understand why someone in heels is done with partying after 2 or 3 bars.
It's just another question of fashion versus function. Do you value looking super crazy sexy?
I actually kind of liked it. I liked being a little taller. It added confidence.
Or do you also value having a comfortable night out?
My wife has a timer for a reason. I had a timer tonight too.
I think most people are somewhere within that spectrum, and it's your choice to decide where you want to be.
The metaphor is, you won't understand until you walk a mile in their shoes. It's right.
Thanks for watching. We're the Try Guys, and we have a brand new show called Squad Wars.
It's on YouTube Red, so it's basically Try Guys with celebrities and more explosions.
You get it for 30 days for free. If you wait till March, you can watch the whole thing and pay nothing. Stop watching this video and watch that video. Get out of here!
I woke up this morning with an insane amount of pain. So when I look down, my right foot is still fucking bleeding. Really fucking awful. Just the worst.
But I look hot.